Very interesting to see like wonder why the warm-up turned that way, because both players were definitely underplaying their maximum capabilities there. Yet it still just ended too quick.
Sometimes it's just not getting in the groove.
OSW immediately doubles the speed now that we're not in warm-up. Kuro gonna be stuck on down stack duty for quite some time. They do receive cheese due to OSW's well-timed surge break, but it isn't a kill threat.
Oh,
Misdrops once again nail in the coffin, just like the warm-up round. It was an omen.
Yeah, consistency definitely is going to be something to take a look or to keep an eye out for, especially when both players are so fast and so efficient.
So true. I feel like a broken record, but easier said than done, especially in tournament. Kuro going into that 2-7 stack. Just gonna casually forecast the eye placement there for equalizing the stack. 22 spike comes out from Applejack. Not going to be lethal on its own, but it is going to force a response out of OSW.
Kuro with a slight surge lead here, but that Zima shop is going to force a break.
OSW popping the surge and then using the post pressure to try and attempt a kill. Kuro somehow able to survive, and
OSW
thank goodness they did.
So much misdrops, but finding some really clean setups there in order to get out of it.
OSW not immediately breaking back-to-back after those misdrops is something straight out of a Lovecraftian horror story. I cannot believe you took that round.
Yeah,
OSW taking the opening W into opening momentum.
.5 pieces a second from OSW in this opener.
I mean, that's 6-3 for you. That's the least of the concerns. Kuro having to use I flat in order to try and cycle their hardest. Bounce back significantly. OSW trying to build up a high spike. They have the fractal, not able to send the T pieces in tandem. They have T and I, but they're splitting their spike. They're gonna buy their time. They want to try and find a true confirm. 34 comes out. Kuro has the down stack, but the I piece too far.
OSW with a pretty solid lead now. Ooh, Kuro misdrops the single U. But OSW though misdrops as well.
Mutual misdrops to open up.
Kuro with a little bit of cheese to work through though.
OSW cranking the speed even higher, because for some reason that is possible. Kuro gonna be able to send their surge completely uninterrupted, but OSW was simply able to find more pressure anyway. That is a fractal into everything.
Yeah, that 7-2 with so much underneath it, just sending what, a 30 spike there? Something terrifying regardless.
Definitely, in my opinion, the player known for burst speed, if I had to pick one. Terrifying to see how fast these spikes can turn into problems. Finds the floating fractal, but TP's is not able to be sent in tandem, which means that Kuro is able to find the initial out. Cycles that first high piece.
Now. Both players working through a lot. Kuro finds a clean first, but just not quite able to take advantage of it. OSW doing a great job of sending pressure while downstacking.
I was gonna say OSW got great garbage, no, that's just their entire stack.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, the couple of misdrops, now at the surge deficit.
The down stack is elite, though. All of the resources were... The surge being forced out of OSW. They had plenty more resources, but... Yeah, Kuro running out of time to find these adaptations.
Yeah, just 2 points away, OSW.
in a pretty good spot right now. Unfortunately, so is OSW. Both surges are going to break at the same time.
OSW gets the better of it with the additional pressure. But misdrops a lot on top of their stack.
OSW somehow able to cycle a TSS, and then the next TSS!
Oh, but there's nothing after that Z, unfortunately.
And that's gonna put Kuro on the board.
Sweep has been avoided.
The cracks in the momentum are forming. Kuro's gonna need to spin this while he can. OSW on cycle duty. Goes into the 2-7, equalizes within a second.
Surge advantage for OSW now.
Kuro looking to find the 4 surge. Defensive tool now online. Excellent sequence to neutralize.
Ooh.
Oh, OSW's gonna cascade this so hard.
Yeah, that OP Smith shot from...
Quad, another quad, then turbo. Oh no, they're greeting it. Oh, they're Icarus stacking.
Ooh. Managing to maintain the surge, though. Could still convert this. Oh my goodness, 47 spike.
OSW casually just sending a hitman on Kuro. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Here's Brazil pace match point.
Ooh, OSW mistaking the... Oh, never mind, that's a DT cannon.
The DT C-spin.
So greedy from OSW. Do they have anything?
Icarus stacking once again gonna come back to bite them. Crisis averted, no more Brazil pace, but there is also no more room for error.
Oh, OSW misshot the opener again. Kuro sends off a lot of pressure, but OSW has the clean.
Kuro is getting some very nice sustained pressure in. Oh.
OSW's alive?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, and they get down.
Watching players who are fast at this game is always interesting, because it just breaks all laws of autonomous tracking, and you kind of just have to deal with it. Kuro, once again, this is the same sustain spike pretty much. They have not slowed down this entire game. They were forced to with the misdrop. I should not have opened my mouth. OSW trying to maintain a surge advantage. They don't really have... They're not in the best board height for it, but... Who am I kidding?
Finds a 7-2.
Autonomous tracking is real.
Not the most comfortable 7-2 of all time, but... Oh, a lot more comfortable than Kuro's board. OSW, able to break that surge and get that kill.
Yeah. At a certain point, you're so fast to where garbage just becomes a suggestion. You can just put down so many pieces in, like, the window of garbage travel that cycling is no longer a question.